Greetings to you. Humans, do they desire change or are they afraid of it? When change truly begins to permeate itself into your experience, do you welcome it or do you fear it? Do you try to accelerate it or do you try to prevent it? Or do you sit in grace with ease, watching life unfold? There are many that would say that grace is your ability to accept the situation. Grace is your ability to appreciate the conscious aspect of Source in everything that you experience. And yet, humans find that they can accept grace in what they see, but find it very difficult to accept grace in what they express. Blessed ones, this is a time of so much change on your planet, a time of so much shifting within your own realities. As your capacities for freedom and creation truly begin to emerge, so too does the disruption in your outer world become so apparent. Grace in the acceptance of what is unfolding must also be equaled with the grace that you have for what is arising within you. So much judgment, perhaps you can alleviate for your experience in the world, for what you see appearing in your external reality, and yet are you able to sit in non-judgment with what is being expressed from you? It is when the grace is with your own expression that truly creation begins. For the grace with the exterior experience and the grace with your internal expression must be held in equal accordance, must be held with equal reverence. Two halves of a whole, the human must understand that each expression you are, each thought you have, each word that comes from your mouth is consciousness expressing, is an extension of the totality. This is the grace that is required on the planet at this time. The non-judgment of whatever arises within you, the non-judgment of whatever is expressed through you, of you, from you. This is the grace that is required at this time. For when the grace and acceptance of what is happening beyond what you appear to be is equaled with the grace and acceptance of what is happening with you and what you believe yourself to be. This is truly the end of separation. And this is where every experience you have becomes not something beyond you or around you or apart from you, but an extension of you. The grace in accepting all that is expressed from you, whether or not you believe yourself to be conscious or unconscious. This is the beginning of totality. This is the beginning of your creation experience, the end of separation, and the understanding that everything is an extension of Source. When you are feeling intolerant, when you are feeling impatient, when you are feeling as if you are being provocative or disruptive, it is important that you have grace with it. Your judgment of yourself at this time is an act of separation. Your ability to accept the world is your ability to accept yourself. Understand that grace at this time on the planet is what will allow you to become the creators. The complete acceptance of that which you express. Understanding that this is a time where consciousness is rising within you and things will be expressed. Does it mean that you are unconscious because consciousness is arising within you in a provocative and disruptive way? Or is it that consciousness is taking action through you, of you, from you, to create newness? It is always the way that as something is created, something is uncreated. This is the divine balance in the universe. But you must understand that when something is projected from you, it does not mean that something has left your space. It means that it has been extended into your exterior reality, like an image is projected from a light source. You must understand that when you are creating from the consciousness within, that everything you experience is an extension of you. So judge not yourself. Be in grace with yourself as much as you can be in grace with your experience. This is a time on the planet where change is inevitable. A time where change is often experienced in the form of disruption, in the form of loss, where change is experienced in the form of confusion. But it is most valuable for you to be at ease with yourself and understand that what you believe your reaction to life is, that you believe your reactions are actually the impetus, the extension of source consciousness itself in action. This is what the unified experience is. Humans seek to come into unification with each other. They seek to understand the unified nature of humanity and the planet and the universe. But we say unto you, first you must understand the unification that is you. Seek to be unified with your own thoughts. Seek to be unified with your own actions, your own words, your own deeds. What does this mean? It means being in grace with it. That's what it means. Not trying to control it, not trying to change it, being in grace with yourself. This is truly the way in the coming months on this planet. This is truly the way as you enter your holiday periods and you are with family and you are with friends and you are experiencing extensions of your own consciousness, equally experiencing the patterns and beliefs of humanity. Will you be in grace with yourself as much as you have learned to be in grace with others? This is the invitation at this time. That is where the peace is for you. The peace in accepting that all of your expressions, all of your thoughts, and all of your deeds are consciousness in action. That is where you will begin to birth the unification of humanity from within the very core of your own being. Blessed ones, embrace the change. Embrace yourselves. Embrace your feelings, embrace your words, embrace your actions. You cannot destroy anything. You can only create. And if disruption occurs, it is a disruption that is born of a creative impetus. It is our encouragement for you at this time to be in grace with yourself, to be at peace with yourself, and understand that all is one. May the peace of this planet be born in your own grace. Peace be with you.